Well, welcome to Gentle Yoga. Tonight, I'll zap some of the lights for you guys, but let's go ahead and start on your backs tonight, just kind of by drawing in your knees towards your chest. And we'll kind of just give yourself a good hug here and rock and roll a little bit side to side. Nice, yeah, that's it. Just take a nice deep breath in. Through the nose, expand through the ribs. And then a big exhale out, opening up your jaw. Clear it all out. Nice. Let's do this again. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it all out as you exhale, opening up your jaw and releasing. One more time. Deep breath in. Lift your chin up towards your chest. Make a tiny little ball. Tick-tock, side to side. Beautiful. Release your right foot and your left foot to the floor. Open your arms into a big T and begin to move your knees now from side to side. It's kind of tick-tock, side to side. Nice. Turn on some music here in just a second. Maybe. Allow your knees to stay to the right, please. And let's gaze to the left. As you breathe in with a deep breath, on the exhale, look the opposite direction as you soften through your jaw, your shoulders, your neck. And now on the inhale, lift the knees. And exhale, draw your knees to the other side and look the opposite direction. Good. We'll come back to center together. Move into our very first bridge. Walk your feet directly underneath your knees and feet are hip distance apart, kind of like a yoga block apart. So with the knees bent, on the inhale, start to lift your hips, then press through the top of the pads of the feet like you're gonna split your mat in half. Lift the hips a little higher. And on the exhale, start to melt down from the shoulders all the way down as you exhale. Now add your arms with this. Inhale, reach the arms up and over your head. Big stretch here, beautiful reach. And on the exhale, start to come down from the shoulders all the way down to your tailbone. And we'll move with this right here, right now. Inhale, big reach over the head. And then exhale and down. Breathing in through the nose. And then now breathing out through your nose. Looks good, looks good. Just a few more. Can't hear the music for you guys. To figure that out. It was working earlier. One more time, reaching the arms over. On the exhale, draw the hands down really slowly. Hug in your right knee and hug in your left. Once again, tick-tock the knees side to side. Let's roll side to side. You got it. Place our right foot to the floor and then our left. Press the bottom of our feet together and open the knees outward into Supta Baddha Konasana, meaning just resting cool. So when we take that deep breath inhale here, we let the ribs rise, expand, the belly rises. Then on the exhale, smooth out the back of the neck and you feel the lower belly gently draw down and in. And we'll continue with this. Inhale, breathing in, ribs expand, front, back, side to side. And then on the exhale, we draw it down and in. Just have a tiny restriction in the back of the throat. We'll add our arms with this. Reach your fingertips out super wide. Draw the palms together above the heart, the chest, and then allow the arms to float out, keeping the bottom of the feet pressed together. Inhale, bring the hands together. And then exhale, the arms are going to float out and then to the side. Yeah, nice. We'll just stay with this. And with one more time. Completely relax your hands to the side, please. Turn your thumbs out, or palms are up. Gently turn your head now just from side to side. Kind of bringing the chin down towards your shoulder. Creating that space here. Gaze the other direction. Inhale here. Exhale, look the other way. There we go. It's like I couldn't figure out why the kids in the studio couldn't hear. Music. Now I got it. Please place your right hand on your lower belly, left hand to your heart. So as we feel the inhale, the ribs rise. And on the exhale, we feel the belly gently draw down. Just a few more breaths here. Inhale. Belly draws down gently. Exhale, softening through your inner thighs. Setting your personal I am mantra or affirmation this evening. I am. I am richly blessed by the abundance of this day. With gratitude, I accept whatever the universe offers me today. I open to receive freely from the source of all abundance. And I align with my highest purpose, trusting its unfolding as I cultivate an attitude of appreciation and gratitude. Now reach your arms over your head. Let's go really long here as you press the bottom of the feet together. Beautiful reach here. Slide the hands back down beside you. On the inhale, reach your arms over your head. And once again, exhale, bring the hands down beside you. Or if you've got room, reach the arms over your head and then sweep your arms out and down, kind of like angel wings would. We'll just stay with this rhythm. One more time. Relax your thumbs to the outside. Press the bottom of your feet together, bringing the knees up. Lift your shoulders, hug your right knee in towards your chest, and let your left leg go long. Shake out your left leg. Rotate right ankle. Hug that right knee in. Lift your shoulders, slide your left knee in, right leg long, rotate left ankle. Just kind of move with this now. Alternating. Hug one knee in, lift the shoulders, hug that in, and then allow the other leg to just escape. Exhale as you come down. Nice, that's it, good job. And tonight our practice is with aparigraha, and this is the gratitude that brings abundance. Abundance into everything that we do. Bending both knees. Knees come in right beside you. Once again, almost like you were going to work into a bridge. Open your arms and then tick-tock your knees just a little bit from side to side. Let's place our feet to the earth. Tick-tock your knees side to side. And let our knees stay to the right. If you'd like, open the arms out wide. Please pick up your right foot and stack it on top of the left leg. If that's too much in the back, then just don't worry about it. Reach your arms over the head. Let's see if we get a little bit more space here. Big reach through the side body. Allow the hips to soften. Unlock your top foot. Inhale here, bring the knees back up. And let's move our knees from side to side. Allow our knees to stay to the opposite side. Let our inside knee kind of move down. Let that shift. Outside foot stacks on top, and let your hips release. Arms can be wherever you feel the biggest, nice movement here. Both feet come back up. Let's roll to one side or the other. Start to slowly just press your way back up to easy seated. However that kind of brings you up. I got you. I've got a rag somewhere. Here we go. Here's, well, I did. Oh, the floor will be clean right there then. Bring our feet together in easy seated, crisscross. Roll back through the shoulders, and let's start to just move. Inhale here. And then exhale, round. Draw the shoulders down out of the ears. Float through this evening. Now the other way. Releasing the shoulders, release your jaw. Let's come back to center. Both arms sweep up, hands into the heart on the exhale. Now, we always are going to usually place our favorite foot in the front. So start out here now. Reach those arms forward and release the shoulders. Tuck your chin in towards your chest as you work and you roll your way back up. Sit tall and bring the hands down into heart on the exhale. Straight out our feet. Open up through your sit bones. Now wave from side to side. Imagine like a wall's behind you so you stay open. Maybe looking down. And thanks for being here tonight. This is my salvation. Thank you. Now, whatever side that you're on, let's stay on this side, get a little bit more length. And I'd rather even have you here, as long as we can see if we can straighten the arm. Straighten the arm, straighten the arm. Rotate your shoulder forward, and then rotate your shoulder back, back, back. Now let your top arm let go like a wet noodle. And walk that wet noodle forward, kind of circle, circle, circle. And then just meet on this other side. Open this up. First thing, reach your fingertips. See if you can go long, 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 because that's going to get a little bit more into that side body. Hips are heavy, thighs, look up, and relax your noodle there. Bring the arm in front of you. Now we're going to stay with this sweep. Dust your fingertips, open, and dust. Exhale. And one more time. That music sounds okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's not coming out that speaker, but there's a mystery technology with me lately. Let's come back to center. Both arms reach up and hands now into the heart on the exhale. Nice. Let's change your feet out. Lift with the hips. Shake this out. Rock, rock, rock it out. Now this time, start out with just tiny little chest circles. Itty bitty. Itty bitty. And then maybe begin to make them bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Stretch out that spine. Lift the chest, lengthen, shoulders relaxed. And now reset. Feel the sit bones, shoulders down. Tiny little circles to the other side. It's like tiny bubbles. One more. Big, big, big. Awesome. Reach it up. Bring those hands now into the heart on the exhale. Reach your arms up. Take your right hand in front, karate chop them. Flip your thumbs towards me. Turn the thumbs outward. Jules, I do not know how you do that. Okay, so start right here and then just turn your thumbs towards me. Thumbs towards me. Yes, you did it. Okay. You did it. We all did it. Oh, we're all looking good. You're good. You're good. Now hands come to the top of the head and then up. So sit a little taller. Sit a little taller and get out of those sticky shoulders from computer or whatever else we all got going on. Sit tall, shoulder blades are back. Breath is in. Start to twist to your right in 3. Breathe it in. Twist a little bit more. Little taller. Twist a little bit more. Now let your arms float down. Stay looking behind you. Turn your head and look to the front. Bring your chin towards your front shoulder. And now just look forward. So sometimes when I say forward, I know that means you look forward to me, but just look forward. So your shoulders are level and your head's going forward. Tick-tock your ear to the front shoulder. That opposite arm super heavy. Couple more breath here. Move a little bit. Lift the chin a little bit. Bring your head back on top and then come back. Yeah, and then release that. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys can't see, but Julie's shirt, it says air hug. Oh, awesome. Straight out our feet. I gotta get a picture of me like this. I love that so much. Rock a little bit through the hips. Sweep our arms up. You guys, it's been the craziest week. And I got a new iPad. And now that thing's talking to me like, I can't play that music. I'm like, I didn't even know you were still on. Okay, karate chop your other hand in the front. Turn the thumbs towards me and bring your hands on top of the head and then press straight up. You got it. Yes, yes, yes. Lift the chin, lift the chin. So think about if there were a wall behind you. And if you're having a challenging time doing this, practice with the wall behind you. Because it's all about our postures. Now press that up. Inhale here. Start to twist your other direction. 2 more breath in. Twist when you're ready to breathe out. And again. Twist, twist, twist. Let the arms float down. Look behind you. Back shoulder rolls back and down. Gaze in front of you. Chin towards your front shoulder. And behind you. Stay in your twist, but bring your ear towards the front shoulder. Tick tock. Head comes back and just slowly release that. Let that go. That's a lot for our backs and our upper body. Hands to the heart. Nice job. Shake out our feet out in front of us tonight. Open up a little bit through your sit bones. Lift with your chest. Stamp our feet out a little bit wider than what we normally do here with forward fold. Lift, tilt at the sacrum, and begin to hinge forward. Okay, Pat, I know you have yoga blocks at home. Tamara, do you have yoga blocks at home? Can you give me a thumbs up or down? Okay, thank you. Do you have one block or two blocks? Ah, sweet baby cheeks. And I think Kathy's good too. So just hinge into forward fold, toes spread wide, look up so we're not round in the back, and slowly come on up. Reach it up, hands to heart on the exhale. I'm just going to turn to this side. And I like sitting up on a blanket. I don't got much junk in my trunk, but it feels nicer to sit up on a blanket. The mat I practice on here is really really skinny mat, and it's not got much cushion. Slide your right foot in, and if we're sitting rounding, lift up. Now, if your knee's bugging you at all, then just push your foot out a little bit further. Wrap with your left arm. Shoulder blades are back and down, and look over your back shoulder. Draw the shoulders down, gaze in front of you and behind you. Move back to the front. Let the right knee just open and drop. Bring it up. Let it open and drop. 2 more times. 1 more. Lift with your chest. Hinge forward. Now, you might have a towel as a strap tonight, a belt or a hook. I've got towels for you guys. Stay hinging in our forward fold. Come up about halfway and then ease into it a little bit more as you exhale. Look at your blanket, it has choo-choo trains on it. Oh, that's so cute. Release your shoulders, rock a little bit side to side, please. We'll spend about another 30 seconds here. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Good. Roll your and work your way back up. Reach up, nice and tall. Hands now come back into the heart, the chest on the exhale. Shake out both legs out in front of you. Popcorn your legs, point, flex your feet. Now let's trade it to the other side. So knee comes in, lift that chest, add a wrap. Look over your back shoulder, or both hands can hug. Look in front of you. Look behind you, please. Now, as you fade back to the front, nice. Allow that left knee just to drop and let it open. As you face back to the front, let it drop and open. Let's do it one more time. Chest lifts. Draw the belly towards the top of the leg, and we soften, let go. Man, if I'm ever wiping anything, I gotta be careful, because I was like, why does it look like my black leggings have brown spots everywhere? I forgot I was using wipes that had a little bleach in them. That is the trend note, though, now, I'll tell you, that is the trend. I'm like, who the hell is going to pay $85 for a sweatshirt that's tie-dyed, or you just sprayed bleach on it? Not me. Each time you come up a little bit, each time you exhale, get a little deeper. And now together, we're gonna roll that up. Reach both arms up, 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 and hands to the heart chest as you exhale. Great job. Please press the bottom of your feet together. Move through the hips. Let them rock. Lift your chest, hinge forward, make a little basket, and then instead of rounding though, lengthen through the back of the spine and now soften down. And for those of you that are at home, I've always wanted to say this because I always thought I was on TV as a kid. So for those of you that are home, have your couple blocks handy. We will be using them later tonight in our show. Again, breath in, lift a little bit, breath out, hinge a little bit more forward as you exhale. Soften, soften. Now, as you tuck your chin in towards your chest, roll this up. Both arms come up, hands to heart on the exhale. Come into your I am grateful for, and whatever really pops into your eyes, your head the very first time. Draw the knees together, scoop under with your right hand, scoop under with your left, hinge forward. Soften and relax, relax. And when we're in each posture tonight, where can we let go a little bit more? Is it in our hands even? Is it our jaw? And where do we grip? Where do we hold on at? So definitely clean, they're kind of wet. And now, press your feet together, unwind, and open up through your hands. Set, just automatically, if you cross your legs, I always end up with my favorite in the front. So let's go kind of unfavorite there. Trade that out, open your chest. Please, whatever foot that you have in the front here, take your opposite arm up so we may all be different. Pat yourself upon the back, lift the chin. Now, if you've got a towel or a strap, we can use that to help us open up our chest here. Or fingertips kind of towards each other. You do you though. Just kind of tuck your chin down, and then I'd like you to lift up and then press your head back into your forearms. So chin up, just gaze forward. Circle this a little bit. The other way. If you're using a prop, let that go. Whatever arm that's on the top, bring this to the side and let go of that bottom arm. Reach, big stretch here. Once again, see if you can get your arms straight, 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 and then relax the arm. Look forward, let your top of your crown tick-tock towards the floor. Now, release your top arm. Don't move your head though, and use this to get more space inside the neck. Bottom arm slowly comes up. Yeah, reach it up, hands to heart. Nice job. Trade your feet down. So now, other arm comes up. Don't look at me. Just remember what you had the opposite. Lift the chin. Fidget, fidget, fidget. Shoulder drop. Circle your shoulders. Other direction. Let it go. Hand to earth. Other side, go long with that arm. Each side feels different. I mean, on one side I can bring my elbow down, and this side is like, nope, not happening. And that's okay. Start out with the arm as long as you can though. And even look down. Now look in front of you and noodle out that top arm. Yes. Draw your top of your head towards the floor, then let the upper arm escape. Keep your core strong. Bottom hand comes up. Yes, reach it up. Hands to the heart on the exhale. Grab a drink of water if you would like one, and let's move on to all fours, please. If you don't have your yoga blocks, now's an opportunity to go ahead and grab them. These are definitely clean. If you need anything else too, I am so happy to get it for you. I'm a very good cleaner. Let's move on to all fours. Tilt the tailbone as you gaze up. And then on the exhale, tuck your tailbone, round cat like back. Tilt as you bend the elbows, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. And we move through this. Slinky through your spine. Wave through your hips. Isolate through your ribs. Just wag your tail. Open the knees out. They don't have to be crazy wide. We're going to move into side child's pose. So if you shift your hips to the right, reach your left arm on the outside of your mat. Right hand stacks on top of the left, and then melt your hips to the side. Hug your ears in between your biceps. Here's an opportunity also, if you'd rather, you can have your hands on a block, your forehead on your block, or maybe towel underneath your forehead. Soften your jaw. Overcoming envy and fear, we cultivate, appreciate, and understand the true purpose of our lives. And that's in Sutra 239 with the Parigraha. Gratitude begins abundance. Lift your hips, please. Shift your hips to the left. Left hand stacks on top of the right. Set your hips back to the side. Hug your head. Allow your body to melt. Let's focus on what we do have. The consciousness of appreciation and Parigraha magnifies our happiness. I am happy. Reach your hands back out in front of you. Let's move back to all fours. Scooch back just a itty bitty bit. Coming forward, pause and plank. And you could start with your knees wide. You choose child's pose. Or maybe as you start to do this, start to scoot your knees in a little closer together. Exhale, sink back. Inhale, come up, plank. Exhale, shift back. Balasana, child's pose. And we'll stay with this rhythm. Continue to move through this. Just take your hands a little wider apart, about a yoga block apart. Very nice, thank you. Just a couple more times. Awesome. And now we'll meet back into our child's pose. Third eye, forehead to the mat or supported with your towel or your yoga block. As long as your forehead and neck is supported, reach your hands behind you and let your hands just float to the outside. Let them just drape to the outside. Beautiful job. We'll just stay here. Right palm stays where it is. Reach your left arm under thread needle. Hips can be high or low here, you choose. Turn your head a little bit more. Where can we let go? Jaw, shoulders, neck. And now to our other side. Reach your arm out in front of you, so keep the other arm out. You got it, Jules. Reach that arm out and then send it under. Exhale. You're coming up with a new pose. I was like, I need to watch that. That looks pretty good. With both of our hands in front of us, flip your palms with your hands open and be open to receive as you are in child's pose. Just flip them open. Both palms press down. Come up to all fours. Right hand reaches out. Left heel. Everything's long, strong line. On the exhale, bring it down. Left hand, right heel. And down. Continue with this. Can't understand why I can keep hearing myself over here. It's kind of creeping me out a little bit. Because I already answer myself in my head, and this time I'm like, say what? You got a little stitch. Blow out, instead of breathing out like a fan like this, go like a birthday candle, like blow out birthday cakes. That will help. Yeah. Yeah, when we were kids, we would get those. And then as adults, you're like, what is that? When that happens, instead of that foggy in the mirror, you Jaya breath, use that birthday candle, that blowing out, that more of a Pilates breath. Now, both knees down, please. Press your right foot back, just tap your toe. Cross your right foot behind and look over your left shoulder. Bending the right knee and then go long with the leg. A couple more, bending right knee, long with the leg. One more. Stay here. Push your ribs out, make a C, ear towards your shoulder. Bring it back to center, other side. Left toe, hands right underneath your shoulders. Arms are active. Cross it behind you, bend the left knee, look over your back shoulder. Just a couple more times. Stretch out your calf, your butt. And please look behind you, send those ribs out. And now we'll come back to center. This time, knees hip distance apart. Walk your hand out, just like one hand print. And if you've got a yoga block, you can bring this in between your inner thighs. It's going to get us from shifting our hips or pelvis all around the place. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. Otherwise, just bring it in between your inner thighs. It can be to the floor also. Left arm reaches up as you inhale. If it bugs your shoulders at all, just reach out to here. That's fine. On the exhale, send the left arm underneath your right armpit. Inhale, big opening here. Exhale, send it under. One more time. Left arm reaches and opens and send it under. Now here, let's keep our hips high, but noticing as you're hugging the yoga block on that exhale, you're drawing in. Maybe turn and look to the ceiling. Shift your left hip back a little bit more. Please press with your palm. Transition to the other side. Right arm opens. Right arm comes under. Exhale. 2 more. Hips right above the knees. Nice job. And send it under. Both palms press down. Please bring your yoga block just to the top of the mat. Hands about a yoga block apart. Pick up our knees, shift our tailbone up into our very first downward dog this evening, and walk your dog out, pedal it out. Even kind of march your feet a little bit. As you bend the knees, swivel your hips. Please look at your hands. Walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Come into a half lift, look up, and please relax completely over your legs. Look in between your legs. Turn your head to no. Bothers your back, or if it's not warm enough, maybe bring your hands to the shins. That's also a really nice option there. Knees bend, ragdoll, slowly roll up and reach up into the heart. Exhale. Just kind of march your feet, because normally when we're going to come to the top of the mat, our feet are going to get creative. Rotate and move through our ankles. Now you go pick them up even. Other side. I'm sorry. I was like, okay. You guys missed it, but Jules was rolling her ankle, and then all of a sudden she was like, whoa. I was like, okay, we'll just go with that. Circle just our hips. I just miss people. People need people. Let's go the other way. Other way. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a little friend that never leaves you alone, you know, your dog. Mm-hmm. Other way. And now, with our feet about hip distance apart, really ground down from below the belly button. Start to move your body from side to side. Open up, and then just shift. We flow. And I do press into my hip because I want to shift the hip out and I want to get more space. One more time. Meet to center. Circle your left shoulder forward and 4. 4. And now the other shoulder. And now both shoulders forward. Really light. Let's take them back. Just to remind you to get them out of those ears. Fantastic. I only have one yoga block at the top of my mat, but I'm going to grab another one. Let's place them. If you've got a yoga block, it can be flat side or to the top. It's reset at the very top of your mat into Tadasana. Inhale, gaze up and look at your thumbs. On the exhale, bend your knees and swan dive our arms out long here. Hands to shins at a half lift as you look up. And now please relax your shoulders, your neck. Turn your head to no. Knees bend, slowly roll up. Tuck your chin towards the chest. Hands heavy. Look up to sky. Bring your hands to the heart, exhale. Just go through this one more time. Inhale, look up. Bend your knees, arms out long, swan dive, back flat. Hands to shins, half lift. Soften your shoulders, your neck, just be. Turn your head to no. Use your blocks if you'd like. Right foot steps straight back. And I like having a blanket underneath my right knee. Again, that's your choice though. As I gaze down, I can see my toes on my left foot. If not, scooch that left foot up. Let's begin to pick up the back knee and then bring it down. You know, I've been teaching now for months without props, and I just forget. I was like, I wonder if that's why my shoulders bop, you know, because you just do different things when you don't have your little accessories. And now the knee comes down. We can see those toes on that left foot, hands to the thigh. Lift this up. Just shift micro forward, just opening up that right psoas in the hip, and then come back up again. Shift forward. Bring it back up. One more time. Bring it back up. Find the blocks. Bring your blocks back with you for this party. Press down with the pad of the foot. Point your foot. Anchor that, and then now let's start to point flex. That left knee, though, has a really nice bend in it, though, so we're not hyperextending through that leg. Level out through the hips. So sometimes if I get this foot way back, my right hip goes too far forward. So check out, you can kind of feel your hips level and top to bottom also. Lift with the chest. Draw the belly towards the top of the leg as you breathe out. Come back up again, please. Inhale. Gaze at your toes. Exhale, hinge forward. One more time. All in. And hinge forward. Just look up with your eyes so we're not rounding, and find a static stretch to where you can just be. And now bring the pad of the foot closer to you. Toes spread a little bit wider. Nice job. If nothing else, can you shift your left hip back just a itty bitty bit? Press both palms down into your blocks. Come up. Move our foot side to side. Rotate your left foot out. Walk your blocks to your left. See, and I haven't got to do this forever. So thanks, kids. Maybe bend your elbows. Look over your back shoulder a little bit. And now we'll come back to center. Walk this forward. Stack it. Reach your left arm up, looking up if that serves the neck, or gaze down to a twist. Good job. On the exhale, hand comes down. Step back to all fours. Slinky through your body. Wag your tail. Downward dog. Curl the toes, send our tailbone up, ears between your biceps, walk your dog out. Take your feet out wide, pedal. Turn your toes out, heels in. Just playfulness here, just moving your feet around. Deep breath in, held here. On the exhale, come into your plank, full body, or maybe on the knees. Melt all the way down, belly, chest, forehead, really slowly. You can kind of move your blocks up a little bit. Stack your forearms, bend your knees, windshield wiper feet side to side. Flex your feet. Just kind of move this like in 2 and 2. If you have a side that's a little stickier, just stay on that side a little bit and just kind of let your hips relax a little bit more. And bring it back up, kind of soften on your other side. Now, bring your knees a little closer together, not necessarily touching or anything, but circle your feet together to the right. Big circles here, relaxing the neck. And now 2 big circles the other direction, please. Straightening your right leg and your left. Walk your elbows under to Sphinx. If you kind of scooch forward like I did, if you want to scooch back to where you have your blanket underneath your hip bones, that feels a little nicer. Shimmy the girls through. Roll back. Yeah, I think we're all girls on here. That's what's hard, is I say anything and then I'm like, who's watching? I really don't care. Look over the right shoulder. Bring it down. Another side. And down. One more time, each side. Well, and Ronnie yesterday didn't realize her phone went out because she had it turned like I do. And she was teaching like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And then I don't even know how she knew. Either she looked at her thing, she's like, oh, shoot. I've just been teaching to you guys and didn't teach the kids on Zoom. So roll it down. Press with your palms. Move back to all fours and glide back to child's pose. Just rock your hips, sink back. Exhale. And just stay right there. Yeah, before I started using my laptop, and now I always plug my phone in, but my phone went to be, you know, like it gives you that message, it needs to be charged. Well, that'll instantly turn your screen to black. At the end, they're like, well, we can hear you. I was like, well, that's okay, that's good. Now, if your forehead's supported, reach your hands behind you. Hands come back out in front of you. Move back to all fours. Walk your knees right underneath your hips. Step your right foot through this time. Find your accessories. Kind of set up your spacing here. What? Oh. We got a runner. Lift that up and down. That is not the first person that's happened to in class. Let's bring our hands to our thigh, roll back through the shoulders, and just hinge forward and back. I was teaching a restorative class one night, and one of them might have been she would not stop laughing. I mean, my mom laughs, but not to where she can't stop. I finally went over and I was like, she goes, got a new bra, and just jumped right out. And I'm like, oh, okay, just keep that to yourself. Oh, because I wasn't expecting it. I was like, neither was I, but thanks for the visual. Yeah, let's find our yoga blocks, move forward. And then let's come back into that hamstring stretch. So just move a few times. Meet at the very back. Bring your blocks right underneath your shoulders. Press through the pad of your front foot. Now start to point flex that. Feel if you're level on this side. If one hip's forward or back, level that out. Now keeping the top of the quad active, lift and draw the belly towards the quad. Exhale. Bring it back up. Lengthen, lengthen, look up. One more time. And just find your happy place where you have that stretch coming forward. Press into your blocks. Rotate your foot out. Just tick-tock this from side to side. You got it. Keeping the right quad strong, rotate your right foot out and move our blocks to the right. Same thing here. Does it kind of give you a little bit more if you shift your left hip forward, maybe straightening the right leg a little bit more? You make those choices. You can always bend the elbows. Walk our blocks back. Shifting forward, set up your spacing. Left knee can be lifted or it could stay to the mat. Reach your right arm up and pick up the back knee. Spiral the chest open. Big, big, big. Draw the hand down, breathe that out. Move our blocks to the side so you kind of know where they're at. Step our foot back. All I'm going to ask you to do is just glide back to child's pose one more time just to reset your sacrum. Now move back up to all fours. I'm going to walk my knees back a little bit because let's come down to our bellies. Melt all the way down to your stomach. Exhale. Scoot your body over to the right of your mat. Right arm comes in front of you. Left arm comes underneath. And relax your upper body. Forehead towards the mat. Shake out your hips. Press through your right foot. Roll onto your left side. Feel your hips stack here. Cross your right knee over. And I kind of like to lift my shoulders up a little bit. And now let's just roll this open into a really beautiful twist here. Rock your hips out. And you've got that block there in case you like to place that, underneath your shoulder a little bit. Might feel nice. Please turn your head from side to side. Sweep your right hand to meet the left. And then let's peel that open again. Big opening here. Right to left. Fantastic. One more time. Stay open here. And we've got our arms, in a T here, but maybe let's inchworm our right arm up into more of a V there. There you go. If it feels okay for your shoulders. Very nice. Slowly take the hand across, find our way back onto our stomach. Tick-tock our hips, soften through your neck, rock your hips. Legs go long. Scooch over to the left side of the mat if you're not already there. Left arm comes out, right arm weaves under. Look straight down and soften through that rear delt. Press through the toe, roll onto your side. Maybe make some adjustments with your shoulders. Cross your left knee over, but first get your shoulders to the mat and then get your left leg over. And please rock through your hips. Rock it out. Nice job. Let go. Left hand to the right. Peel open. Left to right. And peel open. One more time. And we'll meet right here. And draw the left hand out to meet the hip. Leg goes long. Find our way back onto your stomach slowly. Kind of lift your shoulders up a little bit, reset. Press firmly with your palms. Move to all fours as you come back to all fours. Find your way onto your bum. Now, before though we do anything, let's use a yoga block here. Now, if you do not want to use these hard as I'll get out blocks, you can take, if you've got a blanket with you, you can take a blanket and cross over it if that feels okay. Or if you can have some, like on the ground, even for your butt and then your shoulders, that's nice too. But let's try this tonight to where you can get a little bit more space. For those of you at home maybe that have not done this with me before, the block is going to come right in between your center blades, depending on your height, but you want it to align right with where your spine's going to be. You slowly roll back onto it. Yeah, if we've not done these in a while, it's going to be like, whoo, 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 whoo. Yeah, and I can certainly help you if you need to. There we go. Okay, you got it? Okay, wonderful. Now, while we're here, let's press the bottom of our feet together and allow the right knee to open and then allow our left knee to open. If you have a towel, you can always use that to cover up your eyes if you would like. There's your delta. Okay, nice. We're going to be here for a couple minutes, so just start in Supta Baddha Konasana with your feet, your inner thighs, your hips, your shoulders, softness in the back of your neck, jaw relaxed, tongue placed at the bottom of your mouth. Let's do a few flows before we find complete stillness, bringing the palms together, and then let your arms float out and relax down. One more, palms together. Float out and down and relax. One more. And just be. I am compassionate. I am wise. I am strong. Instead of being afraid or pushing difficulty away, we embrace it as a gift from the abundant universe. Whether we have a much or little, practicing the attitude of abundance will release us from the grip of fear or lack of. Right now, we're taking these silent moments to open your heart today. Let us truly be open to the abundant blessings in your lives. Feel and express gratitude to anyone and everyone we encounter tonight and tomorrow. This can be simultaneously simple and profound. Reach your arms over your head. Maybe you want to start above the chest, just gently pressing your fingertips together or create more of a steeple, and then let your arms be heavy. Again, if this doesn't feel great on the shoulders, then bend your elbows a little bit more or just don't do it. Draw the chin down, open up. Bend the elbows and just feel space, chest, heart. Let your hands go and just let your arms be. Inhale, reach your arms over the head. Exhale, slowly bring your hands back down beside you. Press your feet together. Inhale, draw the knees up slowly. Exhale, toe heel your feet out and let your knees drop toward each other. Hug the elbows in, and I sometimes like to lift my hips a little bit and bring my hands underneath my butt. My palms are pressing down. This way I can kind of hug my elbows in, and then I work my way up to seated. Just, we're not going to stay up and seated very long, but please move your blocks. Now, the other option is if you've not used a block in a while, maybe use your block here underneath your sacrum with legs up the wall, or just lay back down and welcome stillness in your Shavasana by having that openness and the vibration of your chest. We melt back down. Maybe put your socks back on if you've got a jacket or your blanket like to cover up with. But this is your time to surrender, to practice stillness, to be. Soften your hands, soften your feet, relax your shoulders, your neck. Is that level? Okay. A parigraha is a yama, avoiding hoarding or greediness, just really about sharing gratitude and sharing your best self. I am grateful for. Please bring this back into your third eye, your eyes, to your heart. I'd love for you to begin to just slowly wiggle your fingertips. Begin to bend your knees. And take your time as you hug your right knee into your chest and now your left. Rock a little bit from side to side. Work your way back up to easy seated slowly. Really slowly coming up. Let's roll those shoulder blades up by the ears and then let them drop back and down. Shoulders up by the ears and then let them drop back and down. Just one more time, up by the ears and let them drop back and down. Sweep our arms up above the head on the inhale. Draw the hands back into the heart chest as you exhale. Inhale, sweep up. Let the arms float out and down. And then the hands into the heart chest. And may the light that moves within me move within all of you with strength, gratitude, and ease. Namaste.